All right, good morning, everybody. Welcome to nobody besides us three right now, but we'll see what happens. And I've gotten a couple things in the last few days. Put this up here as well. So a couple contest winnings, an eBay book, and then the big kahuna down here that we'll get to last. And hopefully we'll be able to get everything done with plenty of time for anyone who does show up to move over to Saturday Morning Comics with Kids. So thank you, John and Los, for joining me. I appreciate it. It's always more fun to do these things with other people. Hey, Gray Man, how's it going? Thank you for coming. Man.
We'll see if my daughters are even awake by then. So for all we know, you might be able to go 4 or 5 hours if you really want.
So real quick, I already unboxed this, obviously, but I won this in one of JB's Discovery Bay's his daily shows. Nice. So that's pretty cool. It's the only pop I own for now. And this one should be pretty quick. Lost John.
Yep.
He's back. And you can obviously tell that I did some pre-unboxing because I didn't want there to be too much wasted time or noise. Apparently this one had 2 boxes though. And this one, I actually sent a different copy of this book off to, first I got it pressed by my local guy, and then DS thought he might be able to work a little bit of magic on the raw copy I had of this, but it turned out that it was there was a crease in there that had done some serious damage, so I decided to just find a cheap graded copy instead.
Okay.
I don't think I've seen this type of tape before. It's like
that, like paper. It's like that paper packing tape or something like that.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah, it's the tape that I think Amazon uses or something like that. That like paper.
Yeah. Well, but doesn't that stuff have some sort of like plastic fiber that's running the length of it usually?
Reinforced, like,
it's interlocked or something like that to make it stronger or something.
This is just like, it's almost just like paper with glue on it. I mean, it's actual tape, but it feels like paper with glue on it.
Okay. Interesting.
So it is this 9.6 of X-Men 164.
Beautiful.
Very nice.
And a newsstand.
Yeah. Whenever I can, I try and purchase newsstands because I like the look of them so much more for whatever reason.
Okay.
For me, it's all dependent on the book, right? Like which, what does it do? So, like, I love that the Secret Wars with the black and Spidey head. Like, I like that. I like to see the Spidey, because the cool thing is issue 1 has the regular Spidey suit head in the corner.
Yep.
So, like, before he found the black suit, and then now he's it's like a fun little. But I have Binary's first appearance with the trade with the Spidey face or whatever, and then with the
barcode.
So I got both. I agree the barcode looks better on that one.
Nice. I never realized that between issues, I guess 1 through 7 and then 8. I never put that together.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to see. I don't want to talk over.
All right, next up, contest by Comic Mag Musings. Bill over at Comic Mag Musings, this is his 200 subscriber contest. I managed to win that one as well.
Nice.
And so he sent out, looks like a slab and a few other books.
Very nice.
Packaged nice and snugly.
Yeah, it usually seems like if you win one contest, you tend to win a few in a row, and then all of a sudden it goes away, and then you don't win anything for a while.
Oh wow!
You're on a streak. You start entering contests now.
Oh yeah. Just keep going. Just enter everything.
Well, we'll see. I'm entered into Steve Burke's contest.
Yeah.
Nice.
Let's see. He included a letter
too. Over on the Comic Core with his little daily show, Drew's been giving away stuff like stuff like crazy.
I've been doing a lot of the daily question responses, and we had a lengthy discussion in the comments about the Secret Empire because he is a fan and I am not.
Yeah, I think that's a hot take, that one. But that's what Drew is. He's all about hot takes.
Yes, he is. That is true. Mark Cuddy Sark, Scott Evans, thank you for joining us. Welcome. Just did a little bit of the unboxings, and I can do a quick recap at the end. Currently, I'm opening Comic Mag Musings 200 subscriber contests winnings. He included a little note. Congratulations on winning the CMM 200 sub contest. I hope you enjoy the prize. It is nothing special, but it is certainly my attempt to give back to a comic book community that has warmly embraced me. I enjoyed watching your CGC unboxing video, and I look forward to seeing the ones that you recently sent in to be graded. Thank you for your support, for your wonderful tags on Instagram, and for being such a supportive member of our community. Yours in humility, Bill. Well, I would argue that it is anything that someone is willing to give out just purely for making a video or even commenting or whatever it is, that's always significant to me. Like, it's generosity, and it's all over this community. So thank you, Bill.
Absolutely.
Tape sticking my fingers. All right, put this over here. So we'll get to the raw books first. I saw a little note on the back as well that I'll get to in a minute. All right, so first we've got, looks like, come on. Whoops. Sorry, folks.
It's all good. It happens.
Yeah.
Thanks for stopping by, Mark. Have a good night. Looks like it's bedtime for you.
Yeah, Australia.
Oh, wow. First international viewer. Thank you.
No, Gray Man beat him by about
Oh, yeah, Gray Man.
Yeah,
My bad. So it looks like this is Wolverine Annual #1, Acts of Evil. Yeah, it looks like Carnage, Electro.
Juggernaut.
I don't know, is that Lady Death or something? Juggernaut, Beta Ray Bill, maybe?
Wow, what a cast. Or
at least some member of his race. And he's got a little cover, John Tyler Christopher, so he's got little notes on the back of each of these books. Okay. Ooh, I see one coming up that I'm pretty darn excited about because, you know, I love everything Cap, and it looks like this is issue #1 from Ed Baker and Steve Epting's run.
That's a great story.
That is awesome. I've been holding off reading that whole run. Like, I read issue 6 and 34 because I have them up on the wall back there. I've been waiting to read the rest just until I have everything. Let's see, Wolverine Infinity Watch #1. That's a cool cover. And then covered by George Perez.
Nice.
Awesome. And this one, so this is 1988, first appearance of Steve Rogers in what would become the U.S. agent costume. Cover homage to Avengers #4. Love that. First appearance of the Black Racer, Copperhead, Fer de Lance, and Puff Adder.
Yeah, the U.S. agent suit with all black was a funky, cool design. There it is.
There it is.
Wrong way. There we go. Sweet.
Still, I got Falcon still rocking the deep V. It looks like.
Yeah. Super deep V.
He's just like, yeah, you can change your suit, Cap, but I'm going old school.
I've never seen. That's like that Daredevil suit looks like some cross between the original Daredevil costume and Wolverine almost.
Yeah, I can't remember what the name of that guy is. What because it's not Daredevil and it's not Wolverine, but he's got his own.
Yeah.
I wonder if it's one of these.
It's probably one of those guys there.
Like Black Racer, Copperhead, Fer de Lance, and Puff Adder. Maybe it's.
No, it's none of those guys.
I have no idea. I like that cover though.
Oh yeah, it'll take me a little while, but it'll come to me.
All right, now the slab that he included as well. Crap, where is the? There it is. I'm just going to rip bubble wrap. I've got a whole bunch anyway, so I won't need to reuse it for something else.
How long have you been holding on to these things? I don't do really well holding on to them and waiting to open them.
So the winnings came in yesterday. This box came in yesterday, but I ordered it in June of last year.
Okay.
And then the X-Men 164 came in like 3 days ago.
Oh, okay. So not too bad.
Yeah.
No, it's nothing like that. So the first video on this channel, that CGC unboxing, I waited like all weekend after getting the box to do the unboxing because I wanted to try and do it live, but just didn't end up working out. So I had to do it recorded anyway. But then, so Los and I already unboxing together once both our books come in next week, and I'm not looking at the grades because I like to see them. What's up, Haile? How's it going, man?
Hey, Leo, what's going on, Lucha?
But yeah, so I'm not looking at the grades because I just wanted to find out when I do it on the video.
Yeah. That was I got my first unboxing from CGC, and I was like, TJ's like, I'm not free till next week, and I was like, oh crap. So I sat there with my wife's, she had put the Post-its over every little square inch of it, and I was just waiting.
Yeah, I might see if my wife will do that for me too. Put tape or Post-its or something over the grades so that I don't see them when I'm pulling them out of the box.
Yeah, blue. My wife did that with a couple of mine, and the blue tape works, but you have to put two pieces because if you only put one, you can see through it. So put 2 pieces of blue tape on each one that has a grade on it.
Okay, so good to know.
I had to do that. So it's 2 pieces because then you can kind of see. But this order, because most of these are for sale, I was like, I don't want to wait. I want to know the grades.
Yeah.
And only because this is the one that I actually cleaned and pressed all these books myself. So I wanted to see how well they did.
Nice. Yeah, I don't blame you, man.
Pretty happy. Pretty happy with the results.
Yeah, I kind of want to ask you what you got, but at the same time, I want to find out on the video. So
yeah, and I definitely wrote down what I thought the grades were going to be, and I have it's on my phone, and it's written March 18th is when I did my predictions for these grades. So it's over, about a month that I was like, hey, let me write these down and see what I think, and I just compared them. I was surprisingly accurate, and I was, if not dead on, I was under grading it,
nice.
Which is a good thing when I'm selling raw books.
That feels good.
You're getting a better book than what I'm actually, putting it out there for.
Yeah,
TJ,
that's awesome. TJ, welcome, man. Thanks for stopping by. Actually, that's perfect timing because we just got to the slab from the Comic Mag Musings.
There you go.
Ooh, Age of
X-Men Omega #1, 9.8 white pages, and
is that a shiny
honestly,
cover?
Yeah, it's very shiny.
Yeah,
there are a lot of shiny covers that I don't like, but this looks epic.
Nice.
It's awesome, and it's a wraparound chromium.
Oh, sweet.
Got Rogue on the back. Got a whole bunch of characters I don't recognize. Can't remember who this is, but I recognize him. Let's see if I can. Yeah. Still working on figuring out where to put things on this. Yeah. Hey, No Good, how's it going, man? Thanks for coming. So
I'm the same way. I'm horrible at putting things up. I put it up to the camera and it's like all the way over here. I'm like, oh wait.
Yeah, exactly. Especially like I'm leaving it in this view where it's just see if I can where it's narrow like this. Just since everything is right here that I'm doing, but it's making it a lot harder to figure out where to put things.
Well, you could always make us tiny.
Yeah, I was gonna say you can make us tiny and put it off to the side.
Better.
Actually, for this part, I definitely am because
for that guy, you need it.
That
thing looks massive.
So some people might recognize what Grayman says that guy was Demolition Man. So I think he is talking about
the
this gentleman right here.
Yeah, he looks like Wolverine meets Daredevil, right?
Yeah.
Which sounds like a good idea, but it just doesn't.
No, it didn't work.
A blind berserker sounds like a bad combination. All right. So this, I did not expect this to come in with as good of timing as it did. I ordered it last June, and there might be some people that know what this entails, Iron Studios, but I am super excited for this thing, and I did a little bit of pre-unboxing as you might, John was here for. So it is.
It's a mini fridge.
It's a Captain America statue from
Endgame.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, Holden Mjolnir. Awesome.
Oh, nice.
I'm
tired. I was hoping that Thanatos might be able to join, but he's working nights. So, because he's his Green Lantern statue was part of what convinced me that it was worth getting one of these.
Ooh, it has changeable heads, so you can get the helmet version or the non-helmet version.
I was able to get the rest done in a fairly decent amount of time, so this should be able to get through this whole thing. Let's see. I don't
feel like it needs dramatic music.
God, that makes me nervous to try and lift this out. Like it's got handles on the styrofoam. I don't want to ruin the box. Oh, it's pretty light.
But it looks like it's strapped together in a couple of spots too.
Yeah.
Thankfully, I like that. Wow, that's really solid packaging. I'll move the camera momentarily. Get all this stuff out of the way. So much packaging. Good thing our trash day is Tuesdays here.
JP's here, man.
Hey, JP, thanks for stopping by, man. All right, there we go.
It looks like the containers they put like people's organs in when they're transporting them.
I mean, it's pretty much as valuable, right? All right, so we will. Wow, they've got branded Velcro straps.
And it costs probably about as much as a liver or something.
Yeah, it probably.
Branding.
There you go. Hey, those are reusable.
Oh yeah. For what, I don't know, but yeah, I'm sure there's something.
Yoga, right? Those are yoga straps.
All right, get the gibbon claw back out. See if I can actually make it visible what this says. So Reggie, if you check this out at all, I've added a little bit of branding. If you, dang it, it's not going to show up.
It's the man claw.
It's the Reggie Collects Gibbon claw.
No good says cue the Avengers music.
Yeah.
If I had thought it through enough, I would have tried to figure out some way to do that.
No, you get a content strike. It's not worth it.
Yeah,
that's true.
Exactly.
All right, maybe I don't have to cut anything open.
But I do have it playing in the background here in my head's phone. I just added my score.
Oh wow, there are a lot of pieces.
Yeah. Nice.
This is exactly how it was taking him out of the ice, I bet.
All right, let's see. Okay. figure this out. How to not break anything.
Right. Start with the base plate or whatever at the bottom.
Yeah.
If that's what I think that's what that is.
Nope, that's a shield piece. There's a full shield. I'm thinking, oh, you know what? I think that's what.
That piece on the other side.
Yeah. Oh, that's hefty.
Yeah,
That's probably most of the weight.
The base plates usually are.
I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, that's
The whole,
like the Hulk and Wolverine statue that I got back there. Didn't realize it, but that thing is probably pushing like I don't know, close to 20 pounds or something like that.
Wow.
Damn. Exercise equipment.
Yeah. Alrighty. So let's see. Alright. Looks like there's no one else to shout out. No one new to shout out in the chat. So that's easy.
We got you. We're watching it.
Appreciate it.
We'll hold it down. I'm actually just trying to figure out what happened. Perry did a late night video last night, but it's not posted. I don't know if he got in trouble or something. I'm trying to figure out.
Uh-oh, Perry.
Yeah.
What'd you do, Perry?
I don't know. Somebody said, somebody did. You never know. You never know who you're going to upset.
Yeah.
Don't upset the algorithm.
It's a puzzle. Jeez.
Yeah, these are always fun. They never really come with any instructions. The only thing is you can go online and basically see somebody else put it together. I know Sideshow has their videos for certain statues to how to put them together and stuff, but they don't actually, give you any kind of instruction manual or anything. So yeah, just figure it out.
Like, I'm afraid to break it if I push too hard. Like, I feel like it's sturdier than that, but
It's
not
designed to
the
fit
risk.
very securely, so that there's no movement in the end. It should snug. At least this is me.
There it goes.
This is from me watching Gem Mint do this, basically.
Yeah, well, he has the experience with I don't know, 300 statues or whatever crazy number he has.
God, he has that
That's
Hulk
insane.
versus Thor one. That's that thing's bigger than my television.
That one, that Juggernaut one looks like it's heavy as hell. He has the Magneto one that looks crazy.
Okay, so it looks like Hylea and JP are saying it might be something going on with YouTube where videos aren't loading till way later when they're that long and they go that late. So he's saying that after 6 p.m. he doesn't have any videos showing up in his feed.
Yeah. I noticed that the other day when I went live, it was the same way. After it was done, it usually only a few minutes and it's on your page, your channel, and it took over a few hours before it actually popped up.
So it looks
Even
like
though people could still see it and comment, but I couldn't.
no wonder he's so strong. His head's magnetic.
Yep.
That's the secret to the super soldier serum.
Nice.
Lots of iron.
Who would have thought Captain America and not Iron Man would be the one?
Unruly. What's going on, brother?
Hey, Unruly, thanks for coming, man.
And J Hood Creative too.
J Hood.
What's up, J Hood? So, people, you guys are just joining us now. Obviously, this is a statue. It's Captain America. I unboxed a couple of other things that I'll recap briefly once I'm done with this. Feels like it's been longer than a half hour, but that's good.
No, you're still good. You're under. Closing in on 25.
Sweet. All right, let's see. This one looks like it's just an arm, an empty arm. So I'm guessing that's not the one that holds Mjolnir. Feels like this is the one with the broken shield. Yep. Oh man, my trash people are gonna hate me this week. Especially if we end up doing that CGC unboxing before Wednesday.
Oh
We're gonna
man,
have so much stuff to take away.
it's just jealousy. Let it happen.
Yeah, I got the email saying that my book should be, or my FedEx is Tuesday.
Nice.
Is what they're saying. So
Let's see.
yeah, Scott, I noticed that too. That it's not that easy to sub up anybody in the chat anymore. So you used to be able to just click on somebody's name and go to their channel and sub them up. Now that option is not even available.
Yeah, that was really.
I don't know why they took that away. It just makes no sense.
I'm sure there's a reason, but I'm sure that it was an overreaction to something.
Probably.
Guarantee it. So I guess this is, I don't know, this is the background. It's like broken glass, I guess. I don't know. That's the one part of the whole thing that kind of confused me.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Sure.
Didn't seem to fit all that well, but whatever.
Well, I guess it was the part where it blew up Avengers base, the upstate base. So I guess there was
Oh yeah.
office kind of windows, I guess, that could be blown out.
That makes sense.
Sure.
No Good Comics made he put the Avengers music in the background and then made an IG video to show us what it was like.
Nice.
That's amazing.
Awesome.
That is awesome.
All right, let's see. Looking for the rest of Mjolnir, I think.
I'll add it to my Instagram story so people can find it. But you guys gotta follow No Good Comics because he's awesome.
Yeah, he's a good guy. Got a lot of cool stuff. All right, I will admit I am currently confused. I don't know where the handle to Mjolnir is.
It's just the cubed proportion or whatever. That's
I think so. Although I didn't really. Wait, what's this? I know that's the shield pieces. This is the full shield.
Are you watching it, Los? Is that what the laugh is? I think he's laughing. I think he's watching it.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Oh my goodness.
All right, now I want to bring it up on my phone.
It's just good. It's just good fun. Nailed it.
Nailed it.
Too funny.
That's awesome. Thanks, No Good.
I'm just trying to add as many little dancing gifs as I can find. Avengers dancing gifs.
That's awesome.
Nailed it.
Oh no, I figured out what happened. I had already unpacked the arm that has the handle.
Oh, that makes sense. It would be attached, and then you just put the head of the hammer on.
Yeah, I didn't realize that there were 3 right arms. There are only 2 left arms.
Okay.
3 right arms. So see, one holding the hammer, one not holding the hammer, and one holding the shield.
No, the third right one is holding the helmet. But I figure that doesn't make sense if he's wearing the helmet.
Right, that would be an interesting time travel conundrum.
Now I got to figure out how to get the handle easily comes out. Sweet.
Unruly says he's confused for a living.
That will always pay then, right? Because there's always going to be something to be confused about. I was gonna try and make a joke about how heavy Mjolnir was, but I don't want to drop anything and break it. so I won't mess around with that.
Yeah, I don't know why you would do the statue and just not have him holding Mjolnir. I think it's
Yeah.
gotta be
Yeah,
right?
all the time.
That's
All the
just-
time.
I mean, I guess like if you're really bored, you want to do something different. But it's not gonna last.
That's awesome.
Unruly says, hold on to everything, all the plastic and the box it was shipped in. I don't know.
I can't
why.
tell if that's a joke or not.
I can't either.
I plan on holding on to the box and probably the foam, so that because I will be moving. This is just a rental. I will be moving at some point, so that way I'll have something to keep it safely
Smart.
packed in.
Yeah, for sure.
But I don't really want to keep all the tissue paper. Unless you have a reason, Unruly, which I am open to listening to. I wonder if... Well, so, turn him real quick. There's definitely parts of the shield still missing.
Broken shield is cool.
Oh,
It almost... Wait, maybe it's... There we go.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool. It actually fits together.
That's
Awesome.
dope.
nice.
So you can leave those scattered across the desk, right?
I
Yeah.
might. Well, so the thing is, this is where all my comic stuff is, but then I'm planning on, I've got this little cap corner over here
Nice.
with a
Oh,
shield hanging up above it, but I need to find some sort of like pedestal or something
Yep. Yeah.
that he'll be able to sit on.
A little end table.
Yeah.
Very nice.
He's serious. He's saying hold on to the plastic so that you can rewrap the pieces if needed.
Okay. I mean, I guess I can just stuff it into, I mean, there all these different compartments that I have. So that makes sense. That's not a bad idea, Unruly. Thank you. I probably would have thrown most of it away. And my wife will probably be upset that I plan on keeping it all, but you know what? It'll protect the investment.
It'll all go back in that box perfectly anyways, right? So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
My wife is still upset that I still have the beefy ass box for this guy. She's like, why do you need it? It's like you just never know. It's like no, you need to get rid of it. So it's basically just stuff somewhere in the basement down here.
you got to get us closer. We got to get some close-up view here.
Oh yeah.
That is
Give me
pretty
one
nice.
second. Let me recap the other stuff that I got real quick, and then I'll do some close-ups of the statue.
So we can see America's ass.
Yeah, Thanatos and I were joking about doing a statue ass comparison
There you go.
between this and his Hal Jordan.
His Hal
Yeah.
Jordan.
It got a lot of attention when that.
Seriously. I remember when he unboxed the things like, Jesus, like, okay. They put way too much detail into that one part. It's like, what?
It was somebody's
they put-
job to do that, right? Somebody
Yeah.
spent a lot of time.
Oh, thanks, Gray Man. Yeah, JP. So the way that I did it, JP, was with a pre-order. So it was like a monthly installment, so I didn't have to drop all the money at once because they are not cheap. That is for sure. But it's a lot easier to handle if you're just doing the monthly installments, and then the last payment is not due until they are going to ship it. And so they'll delay that final installment until they're ready to ship. So it's still not super cheap every month because it's, I mean, you can go look at the website if you want to really see the prices, but it's,
Yeah. It does
Yeah.
help. though.
Yeah.
It does help breaking
And
it down like that. though.
I'm definitely not able to become a statue collector anytime soon.
the only other ones that I really want are like the Baby Yoda one, maybe, because who doesn't like Baby Yoda? But so far I haven't seen any that I'm that interested in. Like they all look cool, but none that I'd be willing to drop that money on.
Unruly says if you ever sell it, collectors want the art box in pristine condition and the shipping box. You'd have a hard time in the future finding one that fits it that perfectly.
Okay. I don't, well, all good advice, so thank you. But I don't ever, unless something really bad happens, I don't plan on ever selling that one at least. Maybe if I ever get others,
Yeah.
but yeah.
Yes, Gray Man. The shield is broken, like just like in the movie. There's and the pieces fit together perfectly.
That is pretty cool.
And then,
that you can kind of scatter the pieces around and stuff, and
yeah,
that's pretty cool.
Let's see if I can kind of get focusing a little bit more on that. And then Gray Man, there's this other fully assembled shield with the other arm, and I'll get into all that stuff momentarily. So real quick, again, this pop right here, I won in JB's daily. Can't even figure out which way to tilt it to get it level. I'm bad at this. There we go, close enough. One in one of JP's daily Discovery Bay's daily shows. And then Comic Mag Musings recently had a 200 subscriber contest, and I was lucky enough to win that as well. I got this Wolverine annual #1, cover by John Tyler Christopher.
He's a hot artist right now.
Yep.
All those negative space covers. Ridiculous.
Okay, I wasn't even sure who did those. Honestly, I just knew I really liked them.
The Rogue, Green, and the Spider-Woman ones.
Spider-Woman.
All pumped on.
Wolverine Infinity Watch #1
with a Perez cover, I think.
George Perez.
I listened.
Captain America #1. Dang it. See fun.
Only when it matters, right, John? With comic books, nothing else. Don't listen to anything else. But what matters, I listen to the comic book stuff.
Then we've got Captain America #337, the first appearance of Steve Rogers in the U.S. agent in what would become the U.S. agent suit, as well as Black Racer, Copperhead, Fer-de-Lance, and Puff Adder.
Yeah.
Gray Man says he doesn't remember the shield breaking in the movie and he'll need to rewatch it. It's hilarious that you say that because just the other night I was scrolling through. I mean, this is the day and age of the YouTube rabbit hole, right? You can find so many. And I got recommended like the moment when Cap picks up the hammer. And I started watching it. My wife goes, "He picked up the hammer in that movie?" I was like, "Babe, come on." This is the moment. This is the moment. Come on. And then
that's the moment where everybody went wild.
I got chills when that moment happened, and I get it.
I forced her to watch another version of it that was recorded in the theater when I was like a packed theater, and you listen to the crowd like freaking out, and she's like, "I guess I got to rewatch those." I was like, "Yeah, I don't."
Yeah, and really, it's also an homage to Avengers #4, the first Silver Age appearance of Cap. Pull that back out real quick.
Well, and I will say the broken shield too. I think is a nice little homage to Secret Wars when he fights with the broken shield at the end of Secret Wars.
Yeah, Los.
Right there. There it is.
I will get one eventually. That's one of my big boy grails.
Yeah, and I was lucky to get that signed by Stanley. Actually, hand it to him and have him sign it for me, which was awesome. And they basically told me, because at the time he was, it was getting on, and they were like, "Oh yeah, you can't do anything. Just put the book down and he'll sign it or whatever." And I was like, "The hell with that." I reached out. I told him, I was like, "Thanks for everything." He shook my hand and everything, and everybody was like, "You did that?" I was like, "Yeah, I went for it." And he shook my hand. I was like, "The hell with it." They're like, "Damn it, I should have did that." It's like, "Oh well, I went for it, man." I was like, "I don't care what the handler said." I'm like, I'm shaking his hand.
Simeon says, when Cap says Avengers Assemble, I had a oracular leakage. Agree, man. Yes, at least it wasn't that. Yes. Yeah. But yeah, so she doesn't remember, so I've got to make my wife rewatch those two movies.
I just got a notification that my CGC shipment was attempted to be delivered like 10 minutes ago.
Oh, crap. Really? Run down the street so you can catch
the I'm tempted.
He might be. We'll hold the show down for you.
Run down the street. No, I'm here.
I don't know what happened. My wife's out there. I don't know why.
She's like, come back later. He's on a live stream.
Just come back another day.
I'll deal with that later. Dang it. Oh well. All right. So the other the slab that Bill Comic Mag Musings included X-Men Omega #1, the chromium wraparound cover. Super shiny, super cool.
Epic.
And then the haul that I got was the Uncanny X-Men 164 CGC 9.6 newsstand.
Very nice.
Because you can get that. I just used my eBay bucks because in a 9.6, it's pretty cheap for a 9.6.
I got something to do with my eBay bucks. I don't have that many, but I always don't like letting them go fade away.
Yeah.
So
I don't waste anything.
I'm like, all right, here we go.
Even if I only got like $3-4, I don't care. I use it on something. I'll just get like a $10 book or something. It's like I need.
I go look for a run filler, right? Okay, I need something in there. It's about $10. Let's go. With that.
Exactly.
All right, so now we'll get a little bit closer up, and I'll actually be able to just use this as.
This is the money shot here. Let's do this.
Yeah,
this is what it's all been about.
Don't Comic Head 84 this.
Just drop the camera, not the statue, right? That's your cameras can be replaced. Oh my god, the detail work in statue these days is insane.
That's sick. Wow. Yep.
I'm turning the Avengers music back on again. Just
I'm turning it back on.
Thanks again for good comics.
So I'll do a little 360. I think the bottom is padded. I probably should have checked that, but whatever the Classy Collector finishes this thing with, it's really solid because I've dropped plenty of things on it that should have scratched it, and it didn't.
Nice.
Even the rubble looks like it's got all detail in the.
I know. Yeah, it's like here. Let's see if I can.
Wow.
Now we're on the booty shot.
It's got like the rebar and everything. It's got little individual cracks, and it's got lichen down here. I mean, come on.
That's awesome.
There's America's ass.
There it is. Queuing. No Good says queuing the music again. That's cool, man.
I'm
pretty cool.
so excited to have gotten this thing. Oh man! And then so the other stuff that it came with, real quick, full set, full unbroken shield. The other two pieces to the broken shield that, let's see if I can remember. Yeah, actually fits back together.
That's cool. They need little attachment places on the ground where they just can play.
Yeah,
they should have had like little magnets that you can stick it back onto together.
There's Chris Evans floating head. Floating head cover.
Empty arm. I don't know why anyone would put that on there, honestly.
Never use it. Yep.
Well, that was the storyboard that they didn't use, where Thanos was going to throw Cap's head.
Oh man.
There's
you heard that storyboard? That was a good one.
They've always got a million ideas, but
that was supposed to be one of them where he traveled back or into the future or whatever it was, and basically kills Cap and like throws his head on the battlefield in front of everybody. He's like, yeah, see, look, I won. Ultimately, is like, oh Jesus. They were like, yeah, that's a little too brutal for a kid's movie.
A little bit dark. My daughters are crying in the theater.
I mean, in the original Civil War storyline, the epilogue, it's Cap that dies. So that's what I was expecting. Honestly, was for it to be him that died in the movie.
Yeah. Thanos was also supposed to be sitting on like a stack of bones and stuff too. They didn't do that either.
Great man. Buns of the 4th of July.
Nailed it. JP says, seriously, why would you not have the hammer and broken shield? And
I agree.
Yeah. These are facts. These are pure facts.
It is.
Also, why would you have him with the like hair and not the helmet? You got to have the helmet. Like the helmet's the way to go. I mean, that pretty much wraps up all the unboxing that I was going to do today.
I have no problem hanging out for a little bit until you have to go do your show, and then I'll listen while I go run down the FedEx guy.
Nobody's come out yet. Everybody's sleeping in.
Nice.
I'm a little irritated. Like, I'm glad that the shipment happened more quickly than they expected, but it would have been nice to get some sort of heads up or something.
Some notification or something.
Yeah. I just got a notification saying unable to deliver. Okay, cool.
That blows.
Yeah.
They'll attempt again on Tuesday? What? Why are they skipping Monday? What is going on?
Yeah,
Let's see if I can.
Well, are they doing like
maybe for Easter or something?
Is it Easter like Easter Passover? So instead of, because it's on Sunday, they're celebrating, I guess, Monday, and it'll be Tuesday or something.
Maybe.
Because
I wonder if I'm able
was supposed to come Wednesday, and then they moved it to Tuesday now. So
I don't know. Thanks, JP. Thank you. No good. Appreciate it. Let's see. Don't want to go.
Go chase the FedEx.
Yeah. So like UPS, when they were dropping this off yesterday, I was able to track the truck. It was like it told me exactly where the truck was, and it gave me a 2-hour window. But then FedEx, it just flew right by. Apparently, guy probably parked, said try to deliver, and then drove away.
Yeah,
I'm trying to remember because in California they only give you the one option. They don't let you pick FedEx or UPS. There's only one of them they let you use. I think it's FedEx, but I might be. And maybe it was UPS.
It sounds right, because I think Reggie has talked about not being able to use.
Some union rule or some state.
Yeah, they force you to only do one. That's weird. I mean, that's the good thing over here in the East Coast. I can do all three. Pick FedEx, UPS, or the post office.
Well, it's not like they don't all deliver here, because I see FedEx trucks and I see UPS trucks. It's just for whatever reason.
I think it might be something to do with the insurance that FedEx uses. Maybe it's different in California, and so CGC doesn't want to deal with it.
Gotcha.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Ooh, unruly with some FedEx shade. Throwing some FedEx.
Yeah, I might choose a different shipping company next time.
Yeah, I mean, it all depends. I mean, I know everybody has their personal preference. I know Kavi had talked about, and also DS, that they use the post office for like their higher grade stuff that's coming in, or the higher price stuff, because it's more certified mail, so it's kind of more secure. So they'll go with that instead. And then for the lower stuff, go with like UPS or FedEx because they're cheaper. But it's only what you feel comfortable with, and if you feel like you're getting your comics back in pieces, or or if you're gonna miss them or whatever. So whatever you feel comfortable with. I mean, I haven't had too many issues with FedEx, so cross. Speak too soon, and this is the order that goes to hell.
This is the first time I've had an issue of any kind with FedEx. Like, I don't know. Usually you can do a release, but
okay,
I don't know what the heck happened. Like, even if it requires a signature, I've had stuff before that I just authorized release and it was good.
CGC had multiple boxes stolen by FedEx, says TJ.
Okay.
Ooh. Well, hopefully that's not what just happened.
Yeah.
Then I will run down the FedEx guy. I don't care if I have to do it on foot.
Serious.
Give me back my books. All right. Well, I think we'll go ahead and wrap it up there. First, though, Los, I know that we're planning on doing a joint unboxing. Looks like now it'll be maybe Tuesday. Anything else you got coming up?
That's pretty much the only thing I got so far, is that unboxing coming. All my unboxings for stuff that for myself personally are are done. This is my refill order, or to kind of replenish the banks to get other books. So this order, when it comes in, these books are going to be for sale. Most of them. There was one that I was planning on selling, and then the grade came back, and now it might actually stay in the PC. So you'll see what that one is when we unbox it. But it's like that one. There's a chance it might stay.
Right.
I wasn't thinking it was going to get that grade, but I was like, now it might stay.
Yeah. So almost all the books, actually every single book that's coming back is either coming back in a pair or is a duplicate of another book that I already have. And for that exact reason, because I didn't want to, I have a hard time letting go of the books as it is. So having a second copy is a lot easier to get rid of than the one copy I've got in my collection.
Yeah, nice.
And then John, obviously you've got your morning show coming up in 35 minutes?
Well, I got one kid awake. Kate's here reading Death of Superman.
Nice.
Hey, Kate.
Hey, man. We had Jessica Cruz, the hand appearance.
Yeah, exactly. Appearance of the hand. So hopefully, in about half an hour. But that's it for me this weekend. I think that's it for me this weekend.
What about rest of the week? Obviously, you've got your 2 Wednesday night shows that you do pretty much every week. I think you've got Comigories on Monday night.
Comigories is Monday, and I think they're trying to do 2 of them next week. I don't know. I know that he's putting together like a married couples edition, so it'll be like couple like. I don't know how it's going to work. I don't know how it's going to work. Spouses working together. There's like a family feud aspect here that I don't know how to explain.
Awesome.
So there's definitely some Comigories going on next week. And then I'm on the hunt for the 5th time for cover championship. So I've cut down on what I've been buying. So I've got like a much smaller stack to pick from. So we'll see if this could be the week. This could be the week. It's done. We'll see.
JP says hey to Kate.
JP says hi. She's pretty shy this morning.
So let's see. Then in my case, JP and I and Kavi, I'm going to be their guest on Gotham City Chronicles on Monday night. Hopefully I don't remember exactly what time, but hopefully it's not overlapping with Comigories, because I really want to see that episode. It sounds like it's going to be the big boys going at it, just slugfest. Mm-hmm. But if that's the case, I'll just watch it on the replay. And then other than that, we've been mentioning it multiple times already, but Lois and I will be doing a joint CGC unboxing sometime this week. Looks like it'll probably be Tuesday, maybe Wednesday, Thursday. And most, if not all, the books that we show are going to be for sale at one time or another. And then other than that, I might try and do a Comically Coping on Thursday, or maybe we can just do that for the Comically Coping on Thursday. And that's all I can think of right now. So thank you, everybody, for stopping by. Super excited to have that statue. Have a good weekend, everybody. IWK83, thank you for stopping by. Unfortunately, we are just wrapping up, but if you want to go back and watch the replay, unbox a couple of things, hung out with unboxed that thing. So yeah, we'll just cut it off there. Have a good one, everybody.